Good evening. When Parliament session is going on or the sessions of the state legislatures are going on, very frequently we come across with a word called quorum. What is this quorum? Quorum is nothing but the minimum strength. Meaning, if you look at Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or the state legislative assemblies, there is a necessity of a minimum strength to be present while the session is going on. And what is that quorum is mentioned in the constitution itself. This is mentioned under article number 100 clause 3 and also under article 189 clause 3. Article 100 is related to parliament and article 189 is related to the state legislatures. Please remember this. Very frequently there was a question in the examination. Quorum means 1/10 of the total strength of the house. Clear? That's the reason why if you look at Lok Sabha 543, and in order to run the show, out of 543 you must have the presence of at least 1/10 of 543. Similarly, in Rajya Sabha, out of this 245, you must have minimum strength of 1/10. Clear? So this is at the parliament. But when you come to the state legislatures, in state legislatures there is a little difference. Either when I say state legislatures, it may be unicameral or bicameral. Whatever the the structure may be at the state level, but you also have to have something called quorum. At the state level, the quorum is either 1/10 of the total, or 10 members, whichever is high. Right? So why this is mentioned in the constitution like this? Because if you look at larger states like Uttar Pradesh, the strength of the assembly is 403, and if you take 1/10 out of that one, so that will be above 40, then no issues. So should it be 1/10 or 10 members, whichever is higher? If you take Uttar Pradesh, obviously 1/10 is higher than 10 members. But if you look at the states like Goa, where the strength of assembly is just 40, and out of this 40, if you take 1/10, it will be just 4 members. Either it is 4 members or 10 members, whichever is higher. 4 members is 1/10 or 10 members, whichever is higher. In smaller states like Goa, you require at least 10 members. That is the reason why it is clearly mentioned under article number 189 clause 3 with respect to quorum that is required for state legislatures. Kindly remember, it is not just only for the prelims. Even in the main examination, if there is a necessity to write about the quorum, also include article numbers along with the clauses. So obviously that will give you more weightage. Fine. I would like to show you the details regarding this. Kindly have a look at. Here it is. So quorum is equal to the minimum strength that is required to run the show. So under article number 100 clause 3, until parliament may by law otherwise provides the quorum to constitute a meeting of either house of parliament, maybe it is for Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, it shall be 1/10 of the total number of members of the house. Very, very, very important one. And currently this is 1/10 of the total. If the parliament wants to increase or decrease, parliament may do so by passing a law. In the similar manner, the quorum with respect to the state legislatures is mentioned under article 189 clause 3. Again the same thing, but here you are coming across with the until legislature of the state by law otherwise provides. Till the time the quorum in the state legislature constitute a meeting of a house of the legislature of a state shall be, look at this carefully, either 10 members or 1/10 of the total number of members of the house, whichever is greater. Very, 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 very important. This is the difference between Article 100 Clause 3 and Article 189 Clause 3. This is mentioning about the quorum that is required in the either of the houses of the parliament, and this is mentioning about the quorum that is required at the legislatures at the state levels. Am I clear? Very, 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 very important one. So kindly remember this. Many times it was a question like, what is quorum? But as the standard of the questions is increasing, they may increase to such a level. They may ask you in depth, including article and the clause number, and they may also ask you specifically regarding the quorum at the state level. So since you are aware of this one now, obviously you will be going for the right answer. That's all for the day. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much.